that came with some time, but that really helped out.
I know you don't focus on what happened to you the last 4 years, but is there anything, lessons you can take forward? I mean, you always talk about building on and learning from the past and carrying that forward. Anything you learned from this playoff game?
Yeah, tons. I mean, I think, you learn a lot about your preparation going into them. For me, my preparation, even during the regular season, has been different this year than it has been, the last 4, and I think that's helped me. So I'll, be consistent with what I've done this year, this week. But at the same time, I think you learn that, you have to be on top of the opportunities that present itself during the game. And, each game comes down to 4 or 5 different plays, and it comes down to who makes those plays. And, hopefully we'll be able to go out there and make the plays when we need to.
Anything you share about how your preparation is different this year than it has been?
No.
No?
Sorry if you...
One of those games, you all played to, either right before the half or right after it, and, a big play docket, then Green Bay, the interception, Jenkins fall down, and then the Knicks play last year. How do y'all try to, keep playing through after you get into those bad situations?
I hadn't thought about any of the 3 until you brought them up. Wow. No, I'm kidding. I mean, but that's what, I think that's one of the things you learn. You learn from those 4 or 5 different plays that kind of change the outcome of games. And we know that. That's no different than the regular season, too. The intensity is probably a little bit bigger. I think the quicker you can settle yourself in and just get down to executing and playing the way that we know how to play, the better off you are.
Matt, I got a lot more of a lighthearted question. I know your wife; she's a great woman, but she has. I'm going to a good place for this. My wife has helped me several times before games to calm down. She has a little routine, and special things she cooks, and special things she does or doesn't do to help you. Being this is going to be the biggest game of your career, and how is Sarah helping you? Is there a special thing she cooks for you? A special routine that she has to help you out?
There is. I think every player has kind of their routine, and Sarah helps me out a bunch. She'll be cooking the same things we eat kind of on the normal Wednesday, Thursday, Friday
Which
routine.
is?
I won't go into
it.
Can't give away the
secret?
Yeah, the
brown
secret.
sugar salmon? Is it pizza?
No, it's not pizza. I wish it was pizza.
That was my thing.
Yeah. But yeah, she does, and she's helped me out a ton. And I think those the positive influences that you have kind of outside the locker room help out.
Now, how many of these biggest game of your careers have you faced, not just pro but college, high school? How many times have you been at?
I feel like every week is, I feel like especially in this league, I mean, every time you step out onto the field, it's important. But, I mean, I don't know. I mean, in terms of playoffs, those kind of things, you're probably in those a handful of times in your career.
Do you have a confidence level in your offense at this time of year that you didn't have in the past?
I think so. I really do. I'm confident in the guys around us. We've proven that we can go out there and be successful, and you have to buy into that. You have to believe in that. And I feel more comfortable with the guys around me. I think having been in my second year with Julio now adds to that confidence level. Knowing Roddy, and having played with him for 5 years, kind of understanding him inside and out, and he understands me the same way. I think that helps. Playing with Tony now, 4 seasons into it, I think we're at a different place than we've ever been. And those kind of relationships, those kind of things help, especially when you're in the heat of battle. Guys can, talk to each other, we trust each other, and I think that trust has shown up on the field.